Hello everyone. We are going to be doing our next math lesson today. This is for Unit 7, Lesson 6. It's all about geometry again. Let's read our goal together at I Can Build. Ready? I can build, draw, name, describe, sort, and classify polygons by their characteristics. So just a few things. That word classify right there. That really is just all about groups. So, putting shapes into groups really based off of their characteristics. So their sides, vertices, angles, lengths. And that word polygon, that prefix at the beginning, poly, meaning many-sided shape. And I know I've been doing this for a few different times, but I just want to continue to review this. I'm going to make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. Think to yourself, this is a hexagon. Now that is not a traditional looking hexagon. If you think about it, most hexagons look more like this. That's more of a traditional hexagon. But really, any shape that has 6 sides is a hexagon. Now, besides having those 6 sides, so we can do 6 sides as long as it also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. Remember that a vertice, or a vertex. A vertex is those corners. That's a corner, but that right there too is a corner. It's just where 2 lines come together to form a point. It has 6 of those. Then I'm going to count the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. It also has 6 angles. And an angle is just the measure of one line, like how far one line opens to the other line. So a hexagon has 6 sides, 6 vertices, and 6 angles. And those really are the characteristics that we're going to be talking about when we talk about our different polygons, those different many-sided shapes. For our lesson, now you're going to get to see me make a big mistake. I was running through practicing this lesson and completely forgot to delete all the stuff I already did. I am very sorry. But it'll be really quick. You'll see. This is very fast just to get all this stuff deleted. So just so that you know, I have been practicing a lot, trying to make sure I'm going to have these lessons run really smooth for you. Been doing it for all the reading and the math. And apparently I completely forgot to do this one. So I'm sorry, everybody. But as I'm just going to go through and quick delete because I know I didn't delete anything. As I'm going through and deleting, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm just going to kind of explain again what we're going to be doing for the lesson. Now remember, for these lessons, I'm going to be breaking them down into parts. I'm not going to record just one big long video like I did for the first one. I am going to be doing them in smaller parts now. So that way, as you're going through these, as you're kind of going through these lessons, you are, you're going to be able to kind of do them in pieces. I really would like you to kind of just think about how can you do these lessons in smaller pieces, kind of page by page. That way, hopefully, then everything will sink in instead of watching like one big, huge, long video. Hopefully, you'll be able to just kind of watch it page by page, and hopefully that'll make more sense for you. Now, you have totally every choice of what you want to do since you're doing this at home yourselves. But my recommendation, really what I would do is I really would watch just, one video, one part at a time. And hopefully that will help help a lot of these things make more sense for you as you're kind of going along. But again, it's really your choice of how you want to do these videos, and how you want to do these activity sheets. Totally up to you. Okay, so that actually saved me a lot of time just sitting there and talking anyway. And you got to see all the work that I already did. Oh, and even though I am so perfect, I still make mistakes. No, I make mistakes all the time in class. You hear me say it all the time, and I keep on using that same joke. So you will get to see me make so many mistakes. Instead of just hearing me say them, you'll get to see me make them. So I hopefully I'm bringing some fun and some laughter to you watching good old Mr. Johnson making mistakes. Okay. But so the first part of this lesson is going to be all about parallelograms. Now, if you have not downloaded your sheet yet, it is for page 463. It is also page 464, 465, and 466. Now, you can just go ahead and just do this very first sheet if you want to, doing just page 463. So you can go ahead and download it. Do kind of a pause break here. And then you can keep that sheet open on Notability, and as I basically kind of complete each section, then you can pause the video, do that section on the sheet, and then come back to the video. To me that'd be kind of a nice way to do it, but that's just my opinion. You work whatever is going to work best for you. But the first part we're going to be talking about today are parallelograms. All of these figures are parallelograms. Both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. So remember, a parallel line are two lines that run right next to each other that never touch. So these would actually be parallel lines, and these would be parallel line segments. And they can run any direction. They can go straight up and down. They can go more side to side like that. You can have one that's a little bit shorter than the other, just as long as they would never ever touch. Now, a parallelogram is a shape that has, just like it said in those really nice directions, two sets or two pairs of parallel lines. So I'm going to draw in different colors here, just to kind of help show. So these two black lines are showing that those are parallel. And these two blue lines are to show that those two lines are parallel. So the top and the bottom are one set or one pair, and these two on the left side and the right side are another set or another pair. So when it says pairs, you're going to have two pairs of parallel lines. And remember, a pair of shoes, if you say pair of shoes, it doesn't mean it's just one shoe. A pair of shoes is like two shoes. And I'm trying to draw kind of like two footprints. Not the best. Or I could do like two mittens. A pair of mittens. There you go. A pair of mittens. Just like two pairs of parallel lines. And I look at B. This left side and right side are parallel, so that's one pair. Then the top and the bottom are parallel, so that's two pairs of parallel lines. And on C, the top and this bottom are parallel, and this left side and right side are parallel. And even with D there, left side, do that one again, left side and right side are parallel, and the top and the bottom are parallel. So those are all parallelograms, two pairs of parallel sides. These are not parallelograms. Either they don't have any parallel sides, or they just have one, or they have more than two, which you'll get to see. So I'm going to draw some lines here. I'm going to draw some lines here to see if I can figure out if F has any parallel lines. So I can draw this line all the way down and this line. Yep, that run into each other, so that doesn't work at all. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next shape, G. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. The top and the bottom, parallel. They won't touch. I'll try the left and right sides. Ooh, nope, it does not work. That's not a parallelogram because those two sides touch. Let's try H. Oh, well, I can kind of see right away because right away those two lines touch. Let's try I. Another trapezoid here. Ooh, the left and right side, parallel. Top, bottom, not. Now, this hexagon here has six sides. And you think, ooh, but that's a parallelogram. It has parallel sides, but it's not a parallelogram because count this. Okay, that's 1 pair, 2 pairs, and 3 pairs. A parallelogram only has 2 pairs of parallel lines. So when I'm thinking about a parallelogram is a quadrilateral. Oh, that's something I never even thought about. A hexagon can't work because it has 6 sides. These all are quadrilaterals. 4 sides, 4 sides, 4 sides, 4 sides. Forgot about that E over there. I can't leave E. Sorry, E. This side and right side parallel. Top and bottom parallel. So 2 pairs. They all have 4 sides. So a parallelogram is a quadrilateral with, I would write, 2 pairs of parallel sides. Cool. So I'll let you kind of pause there and just think about that. You can even record that on your own one as well. Get that back up there. So a parallelogram is a quadrilateral with 2 pairs of parallel sides. Now, on this one, you don't have the measurements, so I'm just going to get you, well, you can measure them if you want to. If you have a ruler and you want to practice measuring to the nearest centimeter, please go right ahead if you want to. If you don't have a ruler to measure this, then please don't worry about it. But I'm just going to add some measurements in here because in the black bold directions here it says for each parallelogram, measure the sides to the nearest centimeter and label them with their lengths. So I could say this is 4 centimeters and this is 2 centimeters. Now, knowing what I know about geometry, if this bottom line is 4 centimeters, what's my top going to be? What's it going to be? Say it. I can't hear you, but still say it. 4 centimeters. And if this right side is 2 centimeters, that means this left side would be, say it, tell me, I can't hear you, but say it, 2 centimeters. Cool. Okay, and then going to do this one. I'm going to say 3 centimeters on top. And this other side will be 3 centimeters. Or this other side will be 2 centimeters. Okay. Now, if my top is 3 centimeters, my bottom will be, say it, 3 centimeters. And if the left side is 2 centimeters, the right side will be 2 centimeters. Then, for this last one, if this top, let's just say it's 4 centimeters, and this side is 1 centimeter, I then know what the other sides are. This left side will be 1 centimeter. And the last one, everybody say it, 4 centimeters. So, for in class, I would be asking you the question, look at that. What patterns do we notice? Well, my pattern, I would say for sure, the opposite sides are equal. Or you could say something, I know all of you would be able to have some really good ideas too. So I'm going to stop the video here, finish page 463, and submit it to Schoology.